Eya hwefo da masese munya bretwe me yakoto nkrafe ebra so se yedi nkomo na se medi kankan no ye na CPP amayoku no ne bedi nkomo na meka CPP amayoku na ye osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana mampani e wudi kan a de din paya no da the party na obi bebi se ba ne se na party na bedu bebi adure ana afi de omofa onto mopa from usoro waka akwakofa omya bendwa tena so ana enane nansande na wotwe mu na ekobai se womo a na se dibre ombeda a wo ballot no so no omkoto so aba na yenyina enim bibia obi ada sesei na so bibisa se bibia figure na omwo no 7th position no then number 1 so no dey se number 2 say number 3 number 4 so say yi na number 5 say ensoroma na number 6 number 7 obi anso ene ne de nti yeni nkoma na dwi na yenhwe se CPP womo kɔ ne sei ni na nkabom wo ho on betumi akwakodi nkunu ma na tumi aye nana frimpoma saponkuma ena ye franketufo edema CPP amayoku no aba yima yema akwaba
ngeso pa na nyimwe so mechia hwefo na etiefo nyina
wonyina da ase ye ma otiri nkwasam so ayi de ma otiri nkwapa CPP jina ho pa
oh more than ever. What I mean is political party. And yet in paying for that strong one party. CPP no a Ghana party.
Yeah.
Your party ni pen party. You can say a Ghana buy. And we share a quite fast so na Ghana buy na. It was to answer a need at that time. At that time no na ye were more form so.
Yeah.
Ah na ye here say beja fa hodie. Na eno na me papa osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah edi animu na okan say sa fa hodie na Ghana for mranche ni mabawa hia no it was necessary na hu hia to no say or see en saka enya de o see atwen kosi da achi bi ana say prepare ana say because yankasa ye dia yen right eti so wo hwe sa mre na hwe na mre a the separal at the same thing. Baby Ghana jina se sia no. Kro Ghana no. Fa hunde ne agie no. Ye gi fa hunde se ahoto. Nipa ye die asem. Developmental agenda of the people. Nipa no welfare. Nenso so baby ne agina. Obi anim sente sa. Ndi se wo ka say are we ready? Is Ghana ready? Kron, Mountain Mabawana. Are they ready? Some are ready. Then it means CPP is ready because CPP there. A chrono ye dear, any nipa who ye dear, and a watchman here. So, yes, indeed, we are ready. Yeah, ready, papa. Now, let me tell you something. I need to feel say, I better say, yeah, contact near Fasi, but 7 previous. Yena most of the time it's your cautious CPP mono. Eye nipa omo pese omo ekrono ye die ehu hiomo. Because we have a choice. Say nka bia dodo won ho na nka be kwa at once. Baby debi CPP e papa sagefo or ye do full say eye necessary ntia why history no. What is necessary for the country at that time? Enipa no so wo hwese na Ghana be sie be china. Now shem rant say now shabab me say makoto kwadu and I'm not exaggerating. Kwadu ubu 50 cedis na 50 pesos to say because kwadu 2 cedis na to say nti me bu mutu 1 cedi 50 pesos enye asema ti hu say nya sem papa nti yes CVP is ready.
Yeah, shape party structure na nkasa say da musitie ebra yi wo se be franketufo no wadi nkunuma wie main opponent na wone wo pre no msabato no ko na wie no initially wanyantum say obaja atum say wadi nkunim yesi afieche enimu abofo no enti sise no ma reconcile mo komanim as a united force and na say still na no muguso ye ho adwuma wo mo e party mebe bi no mo so aka ho wo main contender na medical aba afi meba wo mo e kaka aka ho so a yenim so mo ye front runners of the party a this is so much wo mo so mo twa mo so mo ye wo dan yo na afi ahwe ni nyina ne aka bom ne yam so de titie
papa CPP as in any other political party, a democratic party. It means that at any point in time, you know, you can pre BB. Say na 7th December, you can pre aba, you can pre near to me, a dear boom mine. So you can pre. Me ankasa me nua ba ma me ni pray no. Ye nyina nim ni tibia enim se oyobi a Ghana for penasem mo ka ye papa odo osagefo and all that. But me no my ye adwuma. Me who how to explain it. That me confident. Now me confident say me as I'm confident today. Say Ghanaians are ready for CPP. I'm so confident. And you say be a me can so. But my soul for many that form. It's for me there's no problem. If it's say no now or you shocked kakra because na say who political party akwese the see ya CPP for ye unim say be a o ye nkambo mu so ho no people feel the say be a ase ho so no mo mpe wasem. It's the same thing. That is how people are going to think. Say, CVP, yantimu dini will papers moon and graphic moon on billboards. So maybe the people will not vote for you. Yeah, here, John, at the grassroots. At this point, as you are talking, the Ghanaian youth know, and wabre, and yet men am they just want an alternative. Ye nimu, just as you be breaking Yankasian record. CVP, yen penny our record. I have 5 flag bearer, 3 months, ye fan in June, September, ye winning. No be a no party nim. Not gonna phone nim no. But you're winning because of the way you structure your normal. Say I'm no say Ghana for na abre. One kasa wabre. Almost everybody. It's a matter of whether me per will be and now will be per masem or non per masem. It's whether the policies near de ban.
I don't bit me abo.
Your policies near de ban. It's what we are talking about. Any pana or better swabano or by dream what they say or dream said the obia wa dream is say. And now obia wo nyan sankakra e wa ye de boy bra or by dream wa shared as my year can. No compared to some my akeka de bia na dey happen around him. No be who say or saje for the coming kwa wisdom no. Vision now they buy no. E ye nipa vision. Eye nipa honhom osagefo e kase osagefo a eye honhom ati mu a boni frɛ no to I say picture can say to hu che ana ha to hu che I mean like selfless dedication of putting the needs and the people at the heart of every policy. Na nipa ho ye die me say bibia meti ha yi me your but I know said the spirit of osagefo is ignited in me because I care about people. And nipa ye die ho asem ehia me. I am not at this point trying to do anything a year extraordinary, but to make sure say legacy na osagefo jaye no. Any e papa no mo bro ye any ye maame nom ne nana nom ne aunt nom have the sacrifice for this nation. The kind of unim say if you ever lived with any of them, who say omo no they just they were just thinking about the people and how they can bonina ko and panty koni be. But today it's not like that. Media, sometimes I wonder, Ghana for mutie me, emrena so. Someone shey ebedu baby no. Sebio, you be one shy, you better see him. Because the way things are going and not necessarily ni bread bro so adani parts of us who free mu enye yi answer by we need position they also we here answer by parliamentarian they also we here minister answer na binya they also we here mini fencing democrat fencing a technocrat not ministries no we ka compare contract they obey there is no more in can for people to me who say oh edma we there is nothing like that anymore. By the time you see a contracts are there with people, you're turned at that. So the country is at a crossroad. We need to get up. And in CPP before, there were 3 major things. The first thing is ethics. We are setting back the ethics in our society. I will say it's minya nipa hundo. Sympathy. We must empathize with people. And yet complicated. Osajifo did not do what he did because Sebe hit any extraordinary human being. It's because he cared about people. And also because he was also convinced, said the human being, the African, you're capable. It is based on that small belief system, you know. And the man, you know what he was doing, you know, because of his care for people. And that is exactly where CPP is. Yes, CPP before no. We've not been in power for 30, how many years? This fourth republic. 36, 2 years in here. 15, 18 years, 16 years for
military.
Okay. We can't fourth republic. I'm just talking about the republic. Yes. So 12, 32 years, 8 years for way. Then another 8 years, then 8 years, then 8 years, 16 years each. 32 years. We are still where we are. And we are worse off than before.
CPP, you're the United Front and the ABBR.
Oh,
in Kabum and the ABBR. And you know, sir, you can say, now you're the leader of the party. No, one more, Yabaka say, one more, my typical example, the former general secretary, Nana Jantua, or your vocal, make a son, make a CPP, ama you kuno, and my woman say, because on a frabber about you to one chair, or no, Okra, the one my TV should be on a debut, what TV, Suntino. Your party, you need such a woman who deports her. I'm at home. And I TSC in every moon, won't send me much another back and as a month in my eye, she be somebody in the baba. One more one chanting in our way could the parties out do muno, more choma be fee, no what you mean or queen 2024.
Madam, we know you had myself see a top party of
yeah.
Me were grounds.
Okay.
CPP party, he has 0 polling stations. Obisa Kabila. Yeah, I mean, Kabila. He was everywhere, very strong. It is not just about being on air to argue the cases of today. It is about being able to connect to the people so that people understand, say, who were policies and who was solution for them. And to see, you know, yes, yeah, I mean, my sister, me and
yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, parties issues about kitty. A lot of people resigned at that time. Me, the man resigned, as you remember, and I'm here today.
So, resign most from some refugee.
Opia, they are not. They are Oman resigning in Jai Party, no. The position
on more,
and I'm resigning. There were issues at that time, and they resign and. They are still there. We have the Yeri Mambos, the Asha footage, the Oseko Fish, and then they are still there. Yeah, is still there. She's still a member of the party.
Okay,
just that she's not a general secretary
of the party.
Yes, that's all.
What do you have back to CPP? Yabeba, Moshe mo person about tackle issues. I hold on, but yeah, how do you see Ghana today? Yeah, I can say. Ghana and the beacon of Africa. Ghana and the style of Africa. The gate to West Africa. In reality, how do you see Ghana? As you be a person of my baby and what since so who how do you see Ghana today?
One of the things Ghana I feel say the best which we work on is the spirit of the Ghanaian. All these things that somebody and my winning the fact that Ghana need or certain resolve, especially the youth of this country. Maybe I can say all the things that have happened to Ghana for now are still been seen. Ghana, me say kwadu 2 cedis mpo. Ubumwa 1 cedi 50 pesos. You can't even say you can't even buy fruit. No way. The competency is your bonus sentence woman. Yet Ghanaians are still okay. Occasionally, what to say is a demonstration here and there. Wouldn't have to say magicians in them. You don't even know Ghana forward certain level of arbitrary and a certain and arbitrary is seated in the fact that and that is the spirit now made the many Ghanaian moon. So we are not feeling but because we still have that spirit in us, because our youth have not given up. because the youth are still looking for a better opportunity and they have hope. That is why I'm sitting here today. Okay. And that is why CPP is back. That is why we have the policies that will definitely give them the hope that they need and give them a direction. Everybody is promising things that you need themselves have promised or can. There's no basis for it. It's just one of those hanging promises. What I say? I didn't share promise nothing. But we are coming up with real life policies and programs that my typical example is our policy on agriculture. But when we come, there's something called Agro-industrial. It means that it was in our last manifesto by out. But me, I've had time within the last 4 years to design the solutions because me, an entrepreneur. I'm a business person all my life, and I know exactly what. And I've been a philanthropist for the past 20-something years. I've been a queen mother, and I know exactly when you care about your community and people what things you want to solve. I had one of the best, or the world NGO. I got the most award. I didn't have the only non-funded NGO that got the most award from almost everywhere. Yet I know, the children that I helped and the youth that I've helped, numerous of them, sitting in the position as a leader of the country, I would be able to put the policies and be able to use the resources of the people to support them. Agro-industrial simply means this. It means that every Ghanaian farmer that will farm in this country, as long as you plant, we will put the technology in place, which is already there. It's already been developed. That would allow you, unless you turn but that is it. The moment you plant your yam, you plant your okra, you plant your cassava, you plant your plantain, you plant your onion, you plant your tomatoes, it is bought. As long as it's agreed, so we're planting 5 acres. Know that you have that money when it is ready for harvest. Somebody will say, say, do you problem? Say, now, watermelon. It's in Kumani, I've been doing for the Kumaba, say, farmers in same. It is a crime against humanity. It is a crime against them. So, a best say, a best say, what buying them because you have done your part. What you would do, I will say a buying system, using technology today because we wouldn't name the next villager, we wouldn't name how many acres also do I. We need some to do 10 acres of okra. We do time nation award be. We need so do 10 acres of corn or whatever. We do now the say because of them talk. It won't happen again. Do you know why? Because there are so many youth sitting out there who have finished university, secondary schools and have dreams and ambitions and everything. I only know what to do with their time and energy. So we will then put a system in place so that they will be able to take that crop, that farm produce, to the next level in terms of production on the production chain, to be able to convert that yam into yam chips, yam flour. What can happen to the peel? We are going to make young people become creative and the juices of their creativity flow. You don't have the solutions. I don't have all the solutions. The other gentlemen here have solutions or more dreams. Everybody's child has a dream. Every pregnant woman had a dream for the child. And no child carrying, no, we will fade away the poverty. Also be swande or crime so now or ton idea. It should be a thing of the past.
I man your foot ashes sabo who do November. So baby as a nano near no ayedin. I bring it to
simple. Let me wrap up. So now we have agro-industrial. Because of the mere fact, say agriculture. It will spill the whole process of production and put in place a lot of processes. How is agriculture? We do not know. Might not just be because it will be how many of it. We are going to mechanize agriculture in this country, but like the way we did state farm. But we will do it in a different way, a modern set. And how are we going to do it? There's something called the Ghana Bashers. Ghana Bashers simply means that the informal sector, which is the majority of the populace, over 80-something% of Ghanaians are in the informal sector. And that informal sector, we will take it to the formal sector. How are we going to do this? the first any farmer, all farmers, 20 million Ghanaians, 20 million. Listen to me. Because they are boy, who know what it? If I had no weekend, so be free as possible. It might have its own problems. But media minimum say it has helped because we won't come in problems say many. And so I know it can be worked. It just needs a vision and somebody who knows what he's doing. Like what we did before. No, but Fako. You have a forecast of the year. If any simple hospital, dear no. Say, free
maternal care.
Yes, and it happened in my time. My sister had a baby, but it's here I say because of poor management. So I am saying that we under our administration, Yebema, every Ghanaian, 20,000 allocation each. Every 20 million Ghanaian would have it the first 2 years. And that what you do is that somewhere 100 farmers. And I'm here because we want to mechanize farming. Whole and cutlass near Kotoye say no. It should be a thing of the past. It's a disgrace to us. It is not the best. My grandparents have been. So, papa no nana. I'll more crashing. Nobody. You saw wood for planting or jobs for planting. Okay, it won't go nowhere because somebody sitting in the ministry deciding for the woman at the village. It's not possible. Well, how is she going to get that kind of thing? By the time I work now, will be corruption, will be this Canada. It doesn't go nowhere. So this is what's going to happen. Ma may not say crassy honomono. And then a banner wako school, you know, who wants to now move on, will now design a business that would agro farming. So now we would now support the person. Senipa 100, it means that 20,000 each for 100 people. That means 2 million. That 2 million will then buy the combined harvester, will buy the plowing system, the one that plants. Where there's a need for irrigation, it will be done. If they need more, it means that 2,000 people will come together. That's what that means. They have 20 million. The point I'm making is that we'll set up cooperatives and corporations. No more individual small person doing anything. It's not going to happen again. We must transition from where we are to the next level, and we don't have to do it as we did it before, as with the state farms. No, we will do it now with state support to support the Ghanaian farmer and entrepreneur, petty trader, to now become as big as they can be. We will hear 20 million. I will give you the 20 million, but you must get 1,000 people to buy shares in your idea. It's as simple as that.
Nana, it's a yes, so the idea about my your coin, just saying in a galamsey. I can say a coin do baby, and yes, or mine do baby or galamsey in somewhere, and Yasamukuma. CPP. And I say, I won't say them who galamsey in some of papa. Someone who are, I don't know where they are for home.
I've been to the Galamsey sites about 2 years ago. Mijina Bridge in Suno Kasai, Uncle Bianivono. Uncle Bra. Me do ho. Because I know any Milo. I know any TAP. Me auntie be petit pa, the bed 10 on the good cap, not the manku. That was even worse. And right there on that bridge, some women were selling shrimps. Boys be ton cotton. Since that day, I'm telling you today, because I don't know the chemicals. So my point is this. I've been saying this from day one. We should have so I have to leave everything because won't mean to go now, won't clear that land. The first conflict. It is a memo clearness and me ba ha say na so no so hu sa ono hu say gold ha no also so betu bi ha. So there's that tackle. There's a certain fighting beer. I'm not basa. The first thing they should have done. Now senke dey man him for responsibility or any beer I be who say ukrom so say no. Na ya too. We hold you responsible. Because me krom say see ukodoma. And so that would my friend is a pen no so said them no. It's as pure to say no awake and say Delacqua. special water. You understand? Just like when you special water now. Why? Because Osakifo Digital can say, "Who say we are galamsey?" And you know, years back, and Osakifo say, "Oh, can't check him for some money." So that is the first initiative. Now, Bible said, "Edu is a true crisis level." And yet, when you discussion in a boardroom and now say at a round table, a crisis immediately. No, I was saying, galamsey trim. You try galamsey. Why say na 19 number? There's so many options. The Ghana shares, but you will still own the gold. Nobody under our administration will give that gold to any foreign firm. Ghanaian, only one word that I know in my mind is ownership. We are giving back Ghana to you. Ghanaians must own Ghana again. And see, you make Ghana say mu.
Number in day.
Na ya boa. Emma, Ghanaian youth no would now have the money to get into the mining, properly structured mining. To gold now, gold in your mundia without having to hurt themselves, their children, and their grandchildren. As if says be a nipa. Because said nipa na we are say. We have to stop it.
So, the community mining aba.
Community mining no they buy no. Me pacho, have you found out whether they gave facility to the communities to mine? The way it's been set up is not what we are talking about. Yeni can say instead of say buying back yeni or not can say owning the gold mine, which at the level of the corruption our Ghana is saying, there is a certain nipa I will disconnect. Disconnect I can't say. There's a disconnect between the people and anything that belongs to a mine. So nobody feels responsible up so in here. And so Bia is grabbing. And see, president, you can't sort the presidency at the line, and working because nobody wants to any ministers not don't sound possess someone man. They were not even going to for meeting. That's what the report said. What I say. So the corruption is so deep that the one share here and working media as we are talking. First of all, me when I'm pledging on that day, I'll use technology, AI, blockchain to fight corruption. And I will use integrity and human spirit. The same Bible that you swear by. As you swear by the Bible, there will be special eyes. So when I finish swearing, I would open that special eyes. Now, because I mean every word I'm saying, that I'll put the human being at the center, the welfare at the center of every policy, regardless. Nothing is going to change that because that is why I'm sitting in the stool. That is why I'm taking that authority. And see, for me, we must go every extent to ensure, say, any paye die, you obi one ma branch in ejuma, wako school when wechi, do wako school could be ultimate excavator, or toya now high be na or young gold, or semenko too. One fashion, we are not a friend is saying, all these military men, some uncle fight it, the galamsey, or Nikromuho, or connection. It's not going to work. Or here now, or take crom hono, or dick na ya wuno crom hono. I would say, soon, and the responsibility in say, or Beshaman crona ye, then he crom my tono. Hold him responsible. I could not say, he doesn't want to leave that kunya. If you don't hold him responsible, how do you bring Obi? Or no, na I was saying holding him responsible. We will stop galamsey.
And you want a call for a state of emergency, no more yarding.
1000%. It's for me, they're not calling for state of emergency. I say gonna call HIPIC and I say I didn't know person call HIPIC. By definition, no, yeah, HIPIC data. Patrol can say we are already in a state of emergency. Not calling for a state of emergency and not doing anything is the most irresponsible behavior for any government not to do. For to allow galamsey because to see none because say why should we allow it? A man say na or manka somewhere galamsey no. It's not healthy for them. It's not healthy because chemicals no you have pause. It's chemicals no then they are eating and drinking around the same environment. It's not healthy for them. We are forcing them to become subhumans. I was saying, Jai, na ye Jaya, Enisa Obiara, a brainy pebia, koya sagalam seni beam. No foreigner. The gold belongs to the Ghanaian. The money cars has seen ho. And let's put the system in place. Ghana we will bring you the Ghana bus shares. We'll give you the funds collectively for you to own the gold. You basically galamsey no, but you will own the gold. That is the promise. And that's for me, it's what has to happen. And then me think Ghana me own gold, When I was said, you register for Ghana bus shares. 1,000 of you, 10,000 of you, share. Gold mine. Let me tell you something. So, here 500 million and now $200 million. And me see kako fe them about. And your equity fund be Obian got a brochure for them for no more we did $10,000, $1,000, $200. Now they are boom. And no the bahabe now omonya shares. Shares no. And I saw you gold not say gold ni koswa. Now they say the shares no much I can say now we will do the same here. No foreigner will come to Ghana under my administration. Or no babano or babaji gold nephew same. No foreigner is coming here to own anything. They are only coming to partner with you. We will give you ownership. You better borrow Sikano based on the minerals we have and put that money in you. Where did Ghana get all the money to do the free SHS? And if I Ghana yes, Ghana see the new airports now. What is all this major infrastructure now. It just can't free. Where did we get the money? You did 800 billion. I ain't mean chia, Kodumpo won't mean top. Yabema Musikano. Nasikano the Bayer Juma. Now, what the year Juma na? Say your boy is you could see airporter. Local airport no and Danny Cemetery. The local airport, sometimes we go back to Ponemisro. And you're so quiet. It's a waste of people's money. Ghana motorway. The moment you get to Tema motorway, now we can say, "Oh, sa new no man be your home." Maybe amira. Se me call consumer copy her. We call a flower copy consumer because yet every four we do approach change many aji. My time watching then I'm so happy, but that's not it. That alone could have given jobs to close to 20,000 under my Ghana bashes. 20,000 youth in Ashama. $20,000 Ghana each.
Na come na be na so ya bre nso nti yenhwe yesi nsem sami we say we say forensic audit e wo friend say voter register ni mo wo no mo ya adwene saa send transparency betumi aba and say we for say that international and then na mo koye balloting no yesi obi yi number bi no de mo obi wo na wo ho unhunu ni saa and then it's a tell ni ahwenti saa forensic audit no unhunu say
forensic audit no patcho and no have a friend who is asking for it.
And no I think say NDC for the shots here say wo bode hon some ba say omo forensic audit.
What kind of forensic audit of the voter registry? Yeah. Me more dear I think that the EC omo adwuma say they're supposed to let every obia or year 18 years utiminya access to register nobody ma vote based on right at all. And he say if at any point if at any point in time any political party be feel say situation be emma integrity in adwuma, I think say you should listen.
That's CPP for
me more dear as I'm sitting I'm not one of those populist people because party we can say me so make can be sir. As far as I'm sitting here, me dreaming how I don't get zeros at my polling station. I'm thinking of how I'm able to get the people as we have done.
But who shares I hear Kenya? So transferring one will not affect only one political party. It will affect almost all the political parties because they are transferred within the free here. They call be a mimi ni moi.
It's criminal.
Okay.
It's criminal.
Without it, youth no some kotwaba no ombako no mudini wa na
yende. Exactly, can say any situation be a party no a friend say political parties no because its responsibility is to ensure that there's fair and fairness in the election. All these things about peace talking it's just if there's transparency and fairness There's nothing called peace. Ghanaians are peaceful. Nobody fights. Everybody is peaceful as long as there's transparency. And so media, I believe that the discussion should be ongoing as to whether there's definitely a need for their transfer a bit more wrongfully. So a transfer technology should solve this problem.
Okay.
So being can say and transfer now. Unless it's speaking, it's not fair and it's not right. I think EC should listen.
Number 7. Figure 7. Number 7. I don't know what they call. What be doing?
Divine. So what we need better. Number 7, a year completion. A radical be on the 7th day no rest here. It's here there. That's it. And it is a divine number. A number be a obia read himself. Me so no me can't like but no me no call sorry be. Oko sorry papa no. Sorry from almost in intentional some so. Almost 7 times. 7, as we all know. The best part is not even just the number 7 in Kwam. We are going to have elections on what day?
7th December.
When are we going to swear the oath of
7th January.
So I will be swearing on the 7th of January.
I see. Number 7, we win the election on the 7th December and swearing on the 7th January.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, Shram.
And yene ante anasinana akosia frimpoma saponkuma kuma. Wano me boni di me intro first me ba se me ne ama sapona wa ha. Aha, we akosia. Enti nana akosia frimpoma saponkuma kuma no ye Frank Atuni de man CPP ama yeko no. Omso mo bebre, omso mo deba. Na wote se do di wie ye no a. O say there omo fa omo da 7 and about about on the 7th and I best way in on the 7th the 777 na say no ano me machiri ba say wo no 7 December me nuaketwa I am machiri ba be me say wo no July 7th 77 into a 7777.
Wow.
Ebiana ono so ne de ne sana bebe ya de ama na ye hwe enti mobile campaign se na amanfo campaign mobile ko gina ayi so ayi se de ayi o mo ye ni wo be biana se mo de mo underground na
ye see anu say ye nam ase ho about wo be hu ye wo de mo ma kan che be so ma 1 month
mo baba bonte.
Oh yes, okay. Absolutely.
Enti e be da say mate na wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Hwe kwan se bi e be sanya okra ofie bi ase na etumi adi nkoma na enti nana akusia frimpom saponkuma kuma ono efagbera edema Conventions People Party CPP ama yuku no Dr. Sajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Party no e say wono na otu Frank Adama oma wo sesa Ghana for nto abanfama no na so mtoma no a insakra a wo de beba nti so Sajifo de pepepe na dane ne medi sense se bibia e wo no. That's the kind of leadership any here. Sa Ghana for beti say yetie no ye beka ne agya bi kaja bi na bre no so a kokrumuti na wo de aye adwuma no. Midin de Jakwa Abram Beni Sadat Muhammad ne de kasebo no ebrem de mo nyina ase ama mo ne hwe adom dom ye na ochanopa adeche nsoma beba ye ma mo nyina de yie.